I finally have time to talk to you about one of my favorite comics, and that's Marvel 2-in-1 number 85. Marvel 2-in-1 debuted in the late 1970s, but it's just a really great book because it teams up Ben Grimm, the Thing, with one other hero each issue. This book turns that concept on its head because in this issue, he's not teaming up with another superhero. He's teaming up with a supervillain, and in this case, a down-on-his-luck Sandman. Flint just escaped from prison and, not really looking forward to having to resort to a life of crime again, decides to hit up a bar and drown his sorrows. The bar owner recognizes that some dude with legs made of sand walks into his bar, actually tracks dust everywhere, is pretty pissed about it, and decides to call the Fantastic Four. Reed's got Ben moving shit around the lab again, and because he's looking for any reason not to have to move heavy, weird Jack Kirby machines around, he answers the phone. And honestly, I may start answering my phone like this too. Bartender's like, hey, dude, I got this guy with sand for legs, tracking dust over my bar. I think it's a Sandman. Can you come get him? Ben Grimm doesn't think the guy's telling the truth because why would someone call the Fantastic Four's personal line and why would the Thing pick it up? But the Thing wants a beer just like I would, so he goes and takes care of it. He runs out on Reed because Reed deserves it, hops on his cute little scooter, and flies down to the bar. Ben walks in, sees, sure enough, oh my God, that is Sandman, and immediately starts causing damage to the bar. I can just imagine the bar owner, dude, I just called you. I didn't want you to wreck the place. However, what Ben finds is the Sandman doesn't want to fight. He's not in the mood. Ben recognizes this, and because he's from the streets himself, he knows the last thing he needs to do is to beat down Sandman. So they have a conversation. The Sandman talks about how his life took a wrong turn. He kept making bad decisions. He didn't come from a good background. He had a promising sports career. While Ben is hearing this, he understands that he and the Sandman kind of come from the same place. He could have just as easily have been a bad guy as Sandman could have been a good guy, but it was all about circumstances. What I love about this book is that it kind of talks about, for the first time, what it means to be a villain in the Marvel Universe, or in a comic book villain in general. These guys are destined to continuously make mistakes over and over and over again because that is how they were written and that's what they're created for. But in this story, Ben's going to listen to him and hear him out. He's going to give him a chance to get his life back on track. So what does Ben do? Instead of giving him a superhero beatdown, he pays for his tab and takes off. I think we need more comics like this, more books that talk about the reality of being a hero and a villain, more stories about heroes trying to redeem their villains instead of beating the crap out of them. Pick up this book when you get a chance.